Hi, I'm Lauren McClurkin, creator of the Hundreds to Happiness Challenge, and it has been my passion and my purpose to try to spread this meditative movement across the globe. So we took a trip to New York City to take it to the Giant Stadium at a health and wellness fair and to start spreading the Hundreds to Happiness across New York. And did we have fun or what? The idea of taking Hundreds to Happiness to New York came from, one, just my desire to take the hundreds kind of all over and on the road. And I thought just how cool it would be to film and document the road trip all the way to New York, and then expand it in the city and just sharing the whole Hundreds to Happiness movement. So today I'm going to show you how to do a little bit of Pilates, hundreds. That's an exercise. It's a warm-up exercise, and then we're going to try to get out there in New York and get New Yorkers involved to share in the Hundreds to Happiness.
Okay, here we go. Getting people, I mean, you know, it's been basically a language difference, but hey, you know, once people get an understanding of what Pilates is, they'll come around.
That's right.
They will come around.
To a gym yet. Never even been to a gym. I'm sorry.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I actually think it's something I can actually look into. I'm 34, soon to be next month. I have 4 kids. I've never been to a gym, but I've been being very health conscious and thinking I need to do something with myself because I'm getting a little loose.
Thank you.
I'm going to show you. Okay.
He's going to show you.
Now we're going to start with you. Come down the mat with me. 2, 4, 5. Stand up a little bit, make it like a little U. 5. Now for count.
100 days Pilates challenge. Invite your friends. After Battery Park, we hopped on the subway and started making our way to Coney Island. And on the subway is where we started talking about, wow, wouldn't it be fun to get people's reaction having us on the floor of the subway doing the hundreds. And so we did, and it was fun to see people's responses, the phones coming out, snapping pictures of us, wondering what we're doing. Again, idea of getting out in the city and doing the hundreds in these random places. From Coney Island, there were the 2 guitar players that were hysterical. So we're about to go approach some strangers sitting on a bench. They're about to play, they're about to kick up their guitars. And we are going to start off with one person doing the hundreds, and then we're going to have our team start to come in one at a time. And we're going to see what reaction we get. We did the hundreds right underneath their feet, really kind of in their personal space. And they were so engaged with what they were doing, it was almost as if we weren't there. But then they got so interested that we ended up getting them, to participate in the hundreds and swapping roles. So, it's just a lot of fun and just trying to get people to build the awareness of the hundreds. And that comes with laughter, it comes with doing some of these silly things. Pilates is mindful, so it seems a little counterintuitive to go and do these random, very spontaneous moves and approaching people that seem silly, but it brings laughter and it gets people to soften and it gets people to then participate and join the community. So yeah, it was very nerve-wracking, I have to admit, approaching people that I don't know, soliciting myself on the streets of New York, in the hundreds way, in the happy way. Central Park was absolutely awesome just in terms of its beauty, and you feel like you're out of the city. Just to see all of the people that are exercising out in the fields, people running and people biking, definitely one of the healthiest parts of the city that we saw. And you know, being able to approach the musicians that are playing on the street who were so receptive and grateful that we were there with them. So Central Park was just amazing.
We go to a party, everyone turns. This beautiful lady walking around, and then she'll ask me, do I look alright? I say yes, I feel wonderful.
From Central Park, we decided to go to Times Square.
'Cause I see the love in your eyes.
I don't know anything about Pilates, but I do know a good bit about yoga. Like, is there some sort of overlap?
There
Or?
are some similarities. It's the mind-body component, but you're going to move a lot more.
We had in mind going to approach some of the characters because they're all over, from Elmo to Woody from Toy Story, that we would try to get some of them involved. And just lo and behold, we stumbled across the Naked Cowboy and got him to engage with us, and that was absolutely probably one of the highlights, is that we got him to sing a Hundreds to Happiness song.
Cowboy, hanging out in my bliss. We're here with the hundreds of happiness.
Oh, the Naked Cowboy was very cute. Yeah, very cute. So we really hit the whole city and hit some really key spots and got people to get involved. From there we went to the High Line, which at the end of the day we were all exhausted, but that ended up being the most beautiful and fun spot.
It's going great. Oh my God. We're happy. We're happy.
It's really cool, fun to see, you know, how people respond. Not always favorable, but a lot were favorable. And yeah. So a big reason for going to New York was to attend the New York Giants Health and Wellness Expo. And after 2 days of filming with the most beautiful weather, we ended up having the not so beautiful weather and wind. So it was very cold and very windy. and I was not prepared. None of us were prepared for that. The excitement at the expo was trying to share the message with those that were coming, that were prepared. That was the purpose for coming to attend. It was a nice family fun event to share what is going on in the health and fitness industry. So it was very busy. We never sat down and had so much fun sharing the app with strangers who were so willing to download it and watching their response. And then once they downloaded, we gave them a free t-shirt, which was even another smile. I feel like we were successful in spreading the message in New York. Even if it hits only a few, and then that message spreads by wearing the t-shirt that we handed out or getting that new like on Facebook from New York, puts a smile on my face. So whether it was hitting, one person or a million, I met my goal in New York. And I'm looking forward to going and spreading it more places. So watch out, America, here we come.